Okay, last part, short and sweet. Elias sê ek sal die ostring vat, vir jou vat en nie ophou voor die laaste bruinheid uit jou uit is nie. Jy was net maar op pad om weer wit mens te word en wit mens sal jy bly. Lukas Subat, wat het Fiela Komuti gesê? Wat het sy gesê? Sy het niks hier te sê nie. Sy het jou goed gebring en klaar. Nina tel die dasval kombers op en draai dit om haar. Lukas skree, los! Hy ruk dit van haar af. Jy sit nie jou pote op my goed nie. Die musiek op, ligte doof uit, and is the einde van die tweede bedryf. Okay, so obviously, you know, in the last part now, Lucas was asking where Fiela is because he wants to see Fiela. But Elias said, I will take the ostring for you. In other words, I'm going to beat you again, and I'm not going to stop until the last bit of the coloredness is out of you, meaning he is going to beat him so much that he never wants to speak about Fiela or anyone of his old family ever again. He mentions that he was just on his way to be a white person again, meaning he was just on his way to be adjusted to not talking about Fiela and them. Again, why do you think he didn't want to talk about Fiela and them? It's not because he forgot them. It's not because he was rejecting them as his family, but he was scared because if he did speak about them, what did Elias do? He beat him to a pulp. So he wouldn't want to speak about them because he knows it's going to be difficult for him to survive there if he does. So he wasn't really adjusting to becoming one of the Van Rooyens. He was just being quiet as a way of surviving these people. Okay? Lucas is then pleading with him. Subat, he pleads with him. What did she say? And Elias says, she has nothing to say here. Meaning he doesn't care what she said. Even if she said something, it means nothing to him. She brought your stuff and finished. One of the things that she brought was a dasval kombaar, a rock rabbit skin blanket. And Nina then folded it around her because remember, Nina didn't have a blanket because at the beginning of Act 2, we heard that, or actually the end of Act 3, sorry, Act 1, sorry, Act 1, Scene 3, we hear that Elias lost the blanket when he was running away from the elephants, okay? So Lucas is screaming at her, leave my stuff, and he pulls it off of her. You never put your hands on my stuff again. So he is valuing these things that Fiela brought him very much more than anything else that he might have at that stage. And then the lights go off, sorry, music up, lights off, and it's the end of Act 2. Good. So in the next few videos, we will then look at Act 3. Act 3, there will be a lot of explanation necessary, so rest well, and we will do that when I see you again. Sit wees.